And you know, I had just done a song with Inga for 40's album, Groove, which was released last year. And then Inga was like, you know what, we need to do something together. You know, because she had a lot of 40's production, but she wasn't familiar with my type of sound. I was like, you know what, hey, come through, prepare something for you, and you can come through and try it out. And that was the same time when her track with Moby Dixon blew. So she was very busy until there came a time where she had spare time for us to work on the track. And even if you listen to the message of the song, Inga's from all the way in East London, and you know, she was going through things from around the city here in Joburg, and she expressed it in her song, you know, and we could relate because it's something almost everyone goes through when they're in an unfamiliar place and they need to, you know, adapt and gel in with their surroundings. And she wrote the beautiful song to which I felt that we needed to do justice to the track. And the song was born. The song is about a year old. It's been in the archive. I was saving all of my best stuff for the drop of the album. So it's been on the archives. And I was like, hey, Inga, it's time for the song. She's like, for real? Now it's time. Let's give it to the people.
Man, it's an amazing track. It's an amazing track.
And that's what it's doing. And, you know, the song is growing very popular. It's there. Like, it's, even people in the industry who see it. It's only a matter of time because the song is just that good, man.
Man,
even if I have to say
something. I can tell you right now that out here at TransAfrica Radio, the song is actually quite big. I made the song big. I made sure that every DJ plays a song, man.
Shout out to you,
That's a dope jam, man. It's a really, really dope jam. Now, let's talk about Introspection, bro, which is your latest body of work, you know? Why the name Introspection?
Okay, well, like I explained, a lot has to do with the accident that I suffered last year, you know what I mean? And I was in hospital for a good 2 months. And I was in one position. I broke my spine. So which means I couldn't move, I couldn't feed myself, I couldn't bath myself, I couldn't do anything myself, you know. And I had a lot of time to think about, you know, the people around me, you know, because before I started doing, or rather pushing my brand as a musician, I used to manage brands as well. You know about 40,
I know about 40.
African Roots, you know about your Beat Mucheles and Cat and so forth, you know. And basically, there was a catalog of others before those guys came about. You know what I mean? There's an artist particularly that I worked with who's very big now and who doesn't see me for jack.
Oh, shucks.
You know what
How
I mean?
does that make you feel, though? Like, you take somebody from one point whereby they were actually desperate for actually exposure, and you brought that exposure into their lives. And right now, they're not recognized.
It doesn't really matter. You know, I believe in life, you need to do what you need to do, and people who appreciate will recognize. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of time to think about such. When you're in hospital and you are dependent on other people, and they are not there for you, then you get to see a better perspective. Hence, the title of the album is Introspection. You know what I mean? So I shuffled a couple of people out of my life. You know, brought the relevant people in my life. You know,
people that are going to add value into your life.
And the worst part about it is that there's a friend of mine who I can't mention his name, who was going through a divorce, you know, and the divorce wasn't sitting well with him, and he was doing things that were just out of control. And I wasn't there for him. Instead, I just pushed him away. And then when he got his stuff back together, and then I was the one in need, he didn't push me away. He was there. You know what I mean? So the people who I thought were going to be there were not there. The people that I did not think were going to be there were there. You know what I mean? So hence the whole reshuffling, and this is a project that is close to my heart. It's one of the best projects that I've ever worked on. And it's not a matter of selling gold or selling platinum. It's just a matter of saying, hey, this is my story. If you want to hear it, hear it. If you don't want to hear it, still okay.
It's fine.
Still okay.
So now, from like a summary, give us like a summary of this. Okay, since like you say that it's all about the accident and stuff like that. But now, are there like, is there like an emotional attachment to the tracks that you've actually done on the album?
A lot. A lot, because after the 2 months that I spent in hospital, I spent another 6 months in recovery.
Oh, shucks.
Meaning I had to learn how to walk again.
So pretty much you were 8 months out of the game.
Yes, 8 months out of the game. 8 months with no relevance, 8 months without bookings, 8 months without money, 8 months of just pure misery. You know what I mean?
And for sure, in that time, you were just down and out. That's how you were feeling most probably.
Look, for what it's worth, I found comfort in being in studio. I found comfort in working. You know what I mean? And a big shout out to the guys that held me down when I was at my lowest, like your 40s. Big shout out to him, and a big shout out to Thais. You know, they made sure they came through. They used to visit my studio because I couldn't go out. And the only place I could be was in studio because I had to sit down couldn't walk for long, I couldn't stand for long. So my social life was just out. You know what I mean? So I found comfort in doing music. I found comfort in, you know, enhancing my production skills, and I had all the time to do it.
Yeah.
So that's how I got to get this album to be so personal, you know. And there's just a couple of tracks that didn't make the album.
Yeah.
I did this other sick joint with Lady Zamar that couldn't.
It also didn't make the album.
It didn't make the album because of Lady Zamar had just dropped her own album.
Oh, okay.
And
So
there was a clash. There was going to be a clash. So yeah, we let that be. But you know, we're still good. I'm still good with a lot of people. She's also one of the people that I didn't expect, you know, to pay me a visit.
Yeah.
When I was at hospital, and she was there, you know, bought me tons and tons of groceries,
Wow,
just crying. You know,
that's so dope.
I was like, you know what, shout out to you, man. And she was there, yeah.
Yeah. Now, on the album, who did you actually work with? And of course, how did you actually go about picking and choosing which person you actually going to work with?
Okay, one thing, or rather one reality that I faced, I don't know about other artists, is that when you are an underdog, it's very difficult to get, you know, profile names to come and work on the album. So what I did was, I knew that my stuff was good, it made me happy, and I figured I'm no longer going to go out there and look for people to come and work with me. Whoever wants to work will come through, and that's exactly what happened, you know. I worked with Alexandra James. Alexandra James did a track with Black Coffee, Masquerade. Was also featured on the Africa Rising DVD. He came to me and said, like, hey man, I like your stuff, let's work. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow, cool, let's. You know, and there was Inga Ena. I did a remix for African Roots on the album. 40 did a remix of Rescue Me that is on the album. Dima was a new jazz artist, you know, from nowhere. She was like, hey, I want to try out this whole, you know, house thing.
Yeah.
And she picked me. She couldn't pick anybody, but she picked me, you know. And my girlfriend, shout out to you, by the way, Kat, who's also dropping an EP at the end of the month.
Oh, okay. Whoa, can we just bring that there? So you and the Kat are not.
We've been.
Kat. Levels in this game. But for sure, you serenade each other before you
man. Like, it's awesome because we relate through music, we relate in studio, you know what I mean? And she was also one of the people that, like, she's a student and she doesn't work. But she was at my hospital bed every single day, the whole 2 months.
She made sure.
She didn't miss a visit. Never. You know what I mean? And I would have been stupid